guys. So it's been what? I'm 28 weeks now, so I missed last week. Sorry. I just been so busy with everything. Life is like crazy right now. Here we go. Every time I say YouTube, I start yawning. I swear. So, I am now 7 months. So that means I'm 28 weeks and 4 days as of today. Yesterday I had a really bad day. But today was much better. So I'll tell you guys about that. So let's just start off with symptoms of last week and symptoms for this week. So basically, last week, everything was well. Last week, I had a little lightheadedness and a lot of pressure. I had a lot of Charlie horses in my hands and in my feet. A lot, especially while cutting the client's hair. And when I would move, I would get like a lot of Charlie horses in my hands and in my feet. I have a new craving for tuna fish and ice. Like, well, I've been eating a lot of ice. Like, I eat it all the time. I love ice. It's really good. That craving started with her, like just eating tons and tons of ice. And it pretty much runs in my family. Like the women, we just eat lots and lots of ice when we're pregnant. We go to AM, PM, get big gallon cups and eat ice, and I need some right now. But the new thing is I like to go, because out here in California, and really, like, I know that they're probably everywhere, but a lot of the Mexicans out here, they have like little carts, and they sell like corn and ices and like different types of heritage things that they sell. And my craving is I like to go get the ice that they have, and I have them squirt, like I have them fill it up halfway with ice and then squirt it with the lemon and then put chili on it, squirt it with some more lemon, and then fill it up with the rest of the ice, squirt it with lemon, put some chili on it, and squirt it with lemon, and then I just eat it, and it's really good. And Slurpees, oh my gosh. I have never enjoyed a Slurpee so much in my life. They are the absolute bomb diggity, okay? 7-Eleven is my best friend. Lunch, on my lunch break, I head straight to 7-Eleven and I buy an extra large Slurpee. Blueberry or cherry preferably. And they have like these Sour Punch straws, but it's like a Slurpee straw because it's a really big one. And you put that in it and it's on hit, okay? So that's a new one too. What do we have going? But pretty much that's all the symptoms for last week. This week, I just have to remember to drink more water. I started off doing really good, drinking lots and lots of water, but as I started back to school, I haven't been drinking as much water. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm so glad it's over. Just me scratching my ear right there and feeling a little sting made me remember. I have had the worst ear infection ever in my life. I've never ever had an ear infection, and I had one last week that was killing me, okay? When I say killing me, it's killing me. That's why I do a video, because I had an ear infection. Oh my gosh, it was the worst thing anyone could ever go through in their whole entire life. I mean, like, my whole ear, I looked at, like, I don't know if have you guys ever seen Hitch, and when Will Smith, he eats that fish and he gets an allergic reaction and his face is all like, okay, picture one ear sticking out like that and then the other ear is all normal. And like my whole side of my neck, I had an inner, outer, and middle ear infection. I've never had an ear infection in my whole entire life. So then I go through 3 different hospitals. I have to go to 3 different hospitals. I even went to my own doctor, and he didn't even he was like, okay, there's nothing I can do. You're pregnant. So finally, I ended up going to Sutter, the place where I'm going to deliver her, and they did something about it. They put an airway inside of my ear, changed my antibiotic that I was on, and then prescribed me eardrops, which no doctors would prescribe me eardrops because they said, oh, it's a risk to the baby and all of this stuff. When the babies are fine, you need to save me because I'm dying. So I freaking, so finally somebody prescribed me eardrops. And luckily that they finally did something about it because I was in so much pain that I started having contractions at 27 weeks. So after they did my ear, they transferred me to the other hospital because I was at Sutter General and I'm delivering at Sutter Memorial. We have 2 different hospitals. They transferred me to Sutter Memorial where I'm going to deliver at to labor and delivery to monitor me and the babies because I was having contractions. So that was crazy. So after going through the ear infection for the worst 5 days of my life, it went away. Okay, so well, I wouldn't say it's not completely gone yet, because I still, my ear still swollen, but I can hear now. I couldn't hear out of my ear at all, and my ear was bleeding. I was bleeding out of my ear. I had to put cotton balls in it, and I would wake up in the morning, they'd be soaked in blood. I have to change them. It was just horrible, guys. I would never wish that on anybody like that. After going through that, I'm definitely having a natural birth because I can go through anything after going through that. Okay, so stop licking your hand. That's nasty. So after that, no, stop. So after that, after this ear fix, this ear started hurting. I was like, what the hell is going on? I think it has something to do with my pregnancy, guys. I clean my ears with Q-tips all the times, and I ain't never got no ear infection, okay? And all of a sudden, I just got an ear infection. All hell going on. Honestly, yeah, I think it has something to do with pregnancy because then this ear started hurting out of nowhere. And I Googled it and looked up on different things like Axe.com and Yahoo Answers and all this stuff. And some people said that they did have ear infections while they were pregnant and they've never had one before. So I think it has something to do with my pregnancy. So I think that was the symptom, was a badass ear infection. Excuse my language, but it was off the hook, okay? It was off the hook. It was the worst pain ever. So that's why I didn't do my video, guys. I remember it wasn't that I didn't love y'all. It's because I was in pain, scorching pain. This week. So this week's been great. Besides yesterday, I feel like I was going to die. I'll get into that in 2 minutes after I tell you. So this week so far, yay, I'm 28 weeks and 4 days. I'm 7 months. We're getting close. This week was great. Babies are huge. Yesterday, I ended up finding out that baby A is still head down, but baby B is now breached. So that means I can still do a vaginal birth because baby A is head down, and yeah, so that's still a good thing that I can still do a vaginal birth because baby A is head down, but baby B is breached. And I'll kind of explain to you how he is, and then I'll run to the couch and grab the ultrasounds and run back and show you guys. So far this week, it's just been a lot of pressure. I'm just getting huge, humongous. Watch when you see my stomach, you're going to be like, oh my god, you do so much. Yeah, I did. My belly is huge. I'm really starting, my air capacity is just getting really, really low. I get out of breath so fast. I go to school, just to walk from my car to inside of my school, I'd be like, like I done ran and jogged a whole marathon, okay? I go up the stairs in the morning for powwow. I walk up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably walk up like 12 stairs. I be dying, okay? I die every time I walk up the stairs. I won't say I die. It's just really, really hard. Like by the time I get to the top of the stairs, I'm like if I try to talk, okay, how I'm talking to you guys, if I walked up the stairs and then came and sat down and tried to talk to you guys, I'd be like if you ran and then was trying to talk like that. Like, it's really, really hard because my breathing is like not normal. So it's definitely getting hard to breathe. Definitely almost time for me to sit it down somewhere. I told you guys doctor wants me to go on bed rest at 31 weeks. If I didn't tell you guys, I'm telling you now. The doctor wants me to go on bed rest at 31 weeks, but I'm going to go in 6 weeks from tomorrow. So next Tuesday will be the first week, and then count down 5 weeks from then. 6 weeks starting with next Tuesday being the first week. That following 6th week, that's when I'll be going on. So my 7th week, I won't be going to school. I'll be on bed rest, which would put me at about July, like the 1st of July. Yeah. So I'll be taking off July, part of July, August, and probably like 2 weeks of September, and then I'll go back to school the ending of September, October, and then I should be done by October once I go back. So yesterday, I'll tell you guys what happened yesterday. Like everything was fine in the morning. I felt great. I ate French toast sticks. I was feeling it good. I had some orange juice. I was ready for school. I was looking cute. It was dress down day, so I didn't have to wear all black like I do. And yeah, I go to Paul Mitchell. I didn't have to wear all black. I was cool. I was cute, and went through the whole little big powwow in the morning. And then all of a sudden, what happened? Destiny couldn't breathe. I could not breathe, guys. I couldn't breathe. Like, I just couldn't breathe. I could, like, it was, so I was in class after we went through Big Cow or whatever. We took a 15-minute break. Came back from the break. I started to get, like, really, really hot. Like, something was wrong. Get down. Thank you. I started to get really, really hot. So I was like, okay, I'll move to the other side of the class where it's cooler. If one was more on me, that wasn't working. So I got up and I moved back to the other side of the class because we were getting ready to start, and I wanted to follow along. You know, I didn't want to be behind. We were working with partners. So I moved to the other side of the class. I started writing, and then I was like, okay, I cannot breathe. Like, I just can't breathe. So I was like, okay, let me stand up. So I stood up. That helped a little bit, and then it was like right back to I couldn't breathe. Like, okay, still couldn't breathe. So at that time, I like panicked. I was like, let me get out of the class. I walked out of the class. I put my hands on my head, and I started walking around. That wasn't working. I still couldn't breathe, so I really started panicking. I'm not gonna say I could breathe because I was breathing, but I couldn't breathe like I'm normally, like I'm breathing now. I couldn't do it. It was like that, like really, really short breaths. So I went downstairs. I called my husband. I was like, honey, I can't breathe. What should I do? He said, I was like, I'm having shortness of breath. What should I do? He was like, call Dr. Nathan Allen. So I was like, okay. So I called my doctor. They were at lunch, so the doctor's exchange answered the phone. So they answered the phone, and then they transferred me to an on-call doctor, or I believe it was the nurse that I always see, the nurse practitioner. Yeah, it was Mary. I could tell Mary's voice. It was Mary. She was like, okay, if you can't breathe, you need to get to the hospital right away because it can be a number of things. So by her telling me that, she was like, it could be a number of things, I really started to panic. So my breath seems like it got even more fainter. So then at that time, I called my husband back. I let him know. And then I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I can't breathe. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't breathe normally. Like, I just cannot breathe. So she was like, okay, well, can you get to me? Because I don't have a car. I don't have a car. And it's leaving. I was like, well, I don't know, because like I'm freaking out. I can't breathe. Like, and I don't want to pass out on the freeway driving to you. So she was like, I was like, okay, but I'm gonna try to come, so just be ready. She was like, okay. So I got off the phone with her, and then like a student came over, and she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I was like, I just can't breathe. And like at that time, like it started to get really, really bad. I started to get pale in the face, and my hands started to get really clammy. No. My hands started to get really, really clammy. And so they ran in and they got the teachers. The teacher came out and they was like, oh my God, are you okay? Do I need to call the ambulance? Can you drive? I was like, well, you know, my doctor said I need to get to the hospital, and like I really can't breathe. I'm lightheaded and I don't feel like I can drive. So they called the ambulance. The ambulance came. They checked my pulse, They checked my pulse, there's nothing wrong with you. You have a cup, Barney's on, like you just ate dinner, your diaper, or just changed your diaper before I sat down. You're great. You had ice cream. The ambulance came. They checked my pulse. My pulse was fast. They checked my heart rate. My heart rate was fast. And then they checked my oxygen level. Oxygen level was at 100%. So they were like, you know, like, are you in any pain? I told them, no, I'm not in any pain. I just cannot breathe. Like, I can't breathe. You guys keep saying my oxygen level is at 100%, but I can't breathe. So that's why they took me to the hospital. When they took me to the hospital, well, before they took me to the hospital, I got in the truck, and they were giving me oxygen. They were like, is that helping you? I said, yes, that's helping. So then my pulse started to slow down, and my heart rate started to slow down, because they were feeding me oxygen, and that was helping me breathe. So I got to the hospital, went up to labor and delivery. The nurse came in, she checked right away. She saw what the problem was. Baby B was trying to transfer back into the head down position, but he's wrapped around this way now. So they were both head down. Baby A was right here, and baby B was right here. Now this little guy then traveled all the way over here, and his feet are all the way over here, and baby A is all the way down there, head down, and his feet is all the way over here. So first and foremost, babies are 3 pounds each, you guys. They weigh in at 3 pounds each. Did you hear me? I am 7 months and 4 days, and my children weigh 3 pounds each. They're huge. Baby A is 2 pounds 16 ounces, which is 3 pounds, and baby B is 2 pounds 14 ounces, which is 2 ounces away from 3 pounds. My babies is 3 pounds each. I got 6 pounds worth of baby inside of me, you guys. 6 pounds worth of baby. I'm just saying. So come to find out, baby B, this little fellow right here, was trying to switch into head down position, but there's no room for him to go this way, really, because baby A is so far in my pelvis. Like, he's gonna have to like move his body up this way, and they're gonna have to, like, when he wants to move, they're gonna have to like move together so that they can just both have room and kind of be balanced at my pelvis, but baby A would still be down a little more, and baby B would have to meet. So that's what I see is going to happen. Baby B is going to like transfer down, but the way he was doing it, he was caught in my rib when he was pushing on my lung, so I wasn't able to breathe. So they kind of just like pushed and maneuvered him out the way, and then once they did that, I was able to breathe without the oxygen tank, but they just left it on and monitored me in the bed. They monitored me for 30 minutes, then they monitored the twins for 20 minutes, which really took about an hour because they kept moving, so it was hard to get both of them on there at the same time, one of the same. So that's what happened yesterday. I had to scare my life. I couldn't breathe. But besides that, oops, my nose. And that's another symptom. My nose has been running uncontrollably weird, and it's 90 degrees outside. I don't get it. It's increased the mucus in my nostrils, and it's bothering me. You guys notice I don't have nails on for the first time? I know, weird, right? I know, it's freaking me out. besides that, and besides the ear infection last week, and me couldn't breathe yesterday, just lots of pressure, guys. Lots and lots of pressures. My back is killing me, and in about 5 weeks, I'll just be really ready for them to get out. I'm already ready for them to get out, guys. I am. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can do it because I'm a strong woman and my body's meant to do this, but I'm ready for them to go. I'm ready to have my body back. I'm ready for them to be here. Sunday, Discovery Network will be back, so I'll be filming with Discovery up until Tuesday. Monday, I go to the doctor's. And I go do shopping for the days. Tuesday is just a normal day of me going back to school. But they want to film me doing that, so they'll be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Monday is Mother's Day. I mean, Sunday is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all you moms and moms to be. So let's go ahead and I will show you guys my belly. So, here's the belly with the clothes on, and you can see it's dropped a lot. And here's with the shirt up. Really? So, and you can see, like, without me showing you my stuff, they're all the way down there. Like, if you see, they're like all the way down there, guys. My belly goes all the way down to here, and I have my pants crease mark, but you can see. So, this is my belly, guys. It's huge, and you can see Baby B is more over here. Let's see if I can get him to move for you guys. No moving. So let's measure it. Give me 1 second to get my tape. Where's my measuring tape? Uh-oh. We got a problem, guys. Yeah, guys, somebody's moving my measuring tape, so I don't know where it is. Here's one more look at my belly. Baby B, baby A. B, A. So here is the ultrasound from yesterday. So here's Baby B, and he's yawning. You can see his forehead, his eyes, his nose. His bones are calcifying, so you can see them harder. And his big little mouth saying, oh, because he was yawning, and his cheeks on the side. And then here is Baby B again, and he has both of his fists over his eyes. See his head and one fist, two fists. His little nose peeking in between his belly, and his chin is right there. He has both of his fists over his eyes. Here is baby B again with one hand over his face, so we can kind of see his face better, side profile. And his face is facing, like his head is like tucked in my intestines, and his back and spine wraps around the outside, so his belly is facing me, facing my insides, and his spine is facing the outside. Here's baby A. You can see he's really squished. So that's baby A, and then all of this is baby B, because baby B is wrapped around baby A. So yeah, see, he's really squished. And then here is baby B again. There. See his nose, his eyes, his forehead, his stomach. And then here's a better one where you could really see how squished baby A is. See his little hand is up over his face because his brother's back is like all within his area. And his nose, his forehead. You can really see how chunky he is already. And then here's baby A again. And then last but not least, baby A again. That's a better side profile. So that's the ultrasound. So I really wish I could measure my belly, guys, but I don't know what they did with my measuring tape. Like, that really sucks. So now I'm gonna have to find it, or I'm gonna have to go spend $1 on a new one, because I just had it the other day because I measured my belly and it was 50 inches around and my uterus was 40 inches. So when did I measure it? 2 days ago or a day ago I measured it, and my belly was 50 around and my uterus was measuring at 40 weeks already. So yeah, but love you guys, and it was good seeing you. I hope you guys enjoy, and say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're out of here.